Not allowed to ask for that. I'm asking for too much. It's clearly my fault for expecting people to take care of me. I'm sure nobody's here today. Just wanted to let everybody know that I am at Salinas Valley Post-Acute. I have had collapsed lungs for 5 years, and they're doing nothing. They are doing nothing. They know that I'm going to die, but they're doing nothing because the doctor wants to retaliate against me. His name is Dr. Matthew Joel Auerbach. He is forever going to be connected to my death. We're best friends now, Dr. Auerbach. It's too bad you won't let me speak. I've been here 4 years and I haven't had an exam. Doesn't it seem like I should have an exam when my heart is swollen and my stomach expanded after my liver turned lumpy and my heart swelled up? But no big deal. It's not like it's going to kill me or anything. But I've waited 2 months and I still haven't heard from a doctor. You need an emergency response. Also, my doctor's trying to do hospice for me, but I don't get hospice because they don't feel like answering the phone. They won't answer my doctor. They won't fax her. The medical records person, it has been 2 months and they won't give me anything. I don't get to see a doctor. I don't get hospice care and nobody answers any of my questions. And if I speak, I get in trouble. Because if I ask questions, I get in trouble. They are all criminals. They are all a part of my death. And at this point, it's murder because they've taken so long that I can't even get a transplant. But nobody gives a fuck about that, do they? It's a big picture thing. See, the thing is that I'm going to sit out here and wait and see if there's any grown-ups here. We know that there's no grown-ups. They're all fucking a bunch of kids that don't know what the fuck they're doing. Hey, they're still ignoring me, by the way. But the administrator, he said he's going to talk to them. But unfortunately, the doctor, he doesn't feel like there's a reason to respond to me. So they're just completely neglecting me. And then all the nurses refuse to tell me anything that's going on. And then if I do anything, like they've called the cops on me 10 times in 1 year. And I've never had the cops call before that. That's an abusive way. And then I was telling them, yeah, and I brought it up. I said, look, if it was a mental health issue, that would be abusive, but it's even more abusive because it's a pain issue and you're not responding. And I'm throwing up all my meds, but they're refusing to even give meds. Yeah, but that's the thing is that I'm not getting, and I have malabsorption and stuff because of my gut is so huge now. It's staying like that, but it's spreading more and more. I can feel myself dying. And nobody will talk to me, ever since my stomach. You're losing weight, though. I'm losing weight, but my stomach. Since I met you. Oh, I know. I've lost like 80 or 90 pounds, but all they say is good job. And I don't get a respiratory therapist still. I wrote them a whole list. It was like 10 different things.
Have you tried this?
Oh yeah, she's blocked me. There's 18 different emails I tried this morning, and all of them are blocked. So I made a formal complaint about them too because they blocked me based on something they said. And it doesn't make sense, but thank you. That's what I try to do is like help advocate for people. Also, I email them about other patients. And I've been doing that the whole time I'm here because that's what I do. And they're blocking any access to help because nobody asks the front desk because they see what happens to me.
Are you going through their Wi-Fi system or your phone?
Why do you think they're fucking going through shit, bro? I don't think they're smart enough, honestly. Sorry, guys. I had to turn it off because someone was speaking to me and I don't ever want to put them in that position. But I don't know. Like, I'm waiting to see if there's people in these offices. Like, and yesterday I went up front. I'm trying to be quiet. See, I'm not upset, so I can be quiet. Look, there's a phone number there. I wonder what it is. I'm hurting so bad, and like I just see all these people, like nobody's frantically trying to figure out how to help me. The fact that they're not even trying to, like the fact that my doctor is actively trying to get me hospice, but nobody's trying to communicate with her, and then they all know what's going on, but like it's just like it's not appropriate that every single person in this building, I email everybody, and if everybody's gonna act like they don't know what's going on when I've sent proof of this to everyone, it is like I'm so tired of the fact that I have to be strong, right? I have to spend 8 years without proper pain control, and then when I finally know what's going on, I am met with complete quiet disregard. The director of nursing, his name is Reggie. Please make sure he gets fired when I die because he made fun of me the entire time. Terrence needs to get fired. I need to know what the last name of this woman, Laura, is. These people, none of them, I don't respect them because, like, to me, it's all dress up. These are not professionals. This is where people are learning to be professionals. Some of them are kind of professional, but then they have issues with ethics. They have issues with the law. They have issues with understanding why we have rights. We have rights because look at me. I have no hospice. I have no pain control, and they are obstructing my ability to get hospice because nobody will do anything. There's not one single person that says, let's figure it out. Instead, they expect me to read their goddamn mind, and then they get mad at me for not being able to read their mind. Is there going to be a doctor here? Because I've been waiting for a really long time to see one, and he's been ignoring a terminal condition, and none of the nurses are advocating. I have no idea. And Josie disappeared like a week and a half ago, never came back, and but that's the problem, is every person in this building doesn't know what's going on, and I've been left without hospice, and now I'm going to die without it. And nobody's taking responsibility for anything. Like, I don't understand why nobody has to do anything. They're not legally allowed to leave. It's her, but it doesn't matter because the doctor's not doing anything, and Reggie's useless. He doesn't say anything. He sends you in circles, and they don't even listen. Like, they don't care. They don't read any of my emails. I send them everything, all the proof that I'm dying. It's been there for over a year, and now I'm going to have to die without it. And they're acting like I'm a problem when I'm begging for help. Well, I need to talk to the doctor, and Dr. Arbrook will do things to see me, which is illegal. I don't even know who they are. I'm just going to talk to everybody because there's no point. Because I have spent over a year, and they seem to not understand that that's the only thing I've done is the entire year is I have tried to get help. And here I am about to die, and they're going to let it. They won't even fucking try. And they can't even fucking apologize when they do something wrong. Yet I'm expected to have better, they expect me to be professional. If I'm trapped here and I'm your fucking prisoner and you are abusing me, you can't say you're not abusing me if you're not fucking doing the right thing. And if you're gonna do things that cause me harm, if there's going to be further issues with me getting people to take me seriously, then you are causing harm and you are a threat and you are an active enemy. And that's what they need to realize. I'm willing to fucking forgive, but I'm not willing to forgive people who don't realize what they did. And that's the problem, is that the next person who comes in, they're going to end up killing too. So what I'm trying to say, and I wanted to work with the new administrator to try to see if we could get some really important education done, because Jeremy, he would be able to get information too, as well as one of the patients here. Hey, is that a psychiatrist or no? I don't get a therapist because they decided to fire me because they wanted to move Jeremy, and they don't understand what the laws are. They don't understand what my rights are, and they don't understand that you're legally not allowed to ignore a terminally ill person, but they are, and they're bullying me. And don't worry, the murderers are safe. Don't worry, the murderers are safe. He's allowed to be in the dining room. Don't worry, I am not allowed to go in there. It's okay. The murderers are safe from me, the preschool teacher. I will not hurt you, murderers. And they do protect him. They protect him, and they let him have the most. And then literally they don't seem to understand. They are justifying and making excuses for things that are killing me while I'm sitting here without pain control. My lungs have been collapsed for 5 years, and they still don't see it in them to think that they might be the problem. Because if my lungs have been collapsed for 5 years, we would have figured that out if you did your fucking job, Lakeisha, right? Yeah, she doesn't do her job. They don't care. How would you feel if you lived somewhere for 4 years and you did everything you could to help that environment, and all they did was say, no, we want to be ghetto, so we're going to continue to fucking be ghetto, and we're going to continue to protect the fucking criminals in this building. We're going to continue to give pills to the men who are selling it. We're going to continue to support the man that they made president, who is a fucking murderer. So why are you taking care of murderers and Norteños more than you're taking care of me? I have never fucking done anything to deserve it. And now, because I'm upset that they're letting me die painfully, I'm the bad guy. I can promise you that all of the people around me, they'd be crippled. They'd be fucking down on their knees, unable to speak if they were in the kind of pain that I'm in. But I've been in this pain for 8 years, and I've been neglected so many times. And it doesn't matter how many times I tell them I'm being neglected, they just keep doing it. And nobody plans on fixing it. All they ever do is just say, it's okay. He's not going to do something. It's totally illegal, but it's okay. None of them call and make complaints. They could open the fucking door for me, but they don't. So I'm sorry, there's not a single person in the whole world who is worth that. If you are going to put my life in risk and you're going to make it so people are threatening me and you're going to not do something and not tell me what's going on, then it's nobody's fault but your own. That's the thing, is you don't get to fucking make me sit there for 4 years straight and get no answers. For the first fucking 2 years, they told me I had nothing wrong with me because they didn't feel like ordering my records. And I haven't had any of my emails read in an entire year. The only ones that she responded to were about Jeremy. And then when I proved that I was being abused, they did nothing. They helped him because Lakeisha and Gloria and all them, because Gloria's a Norteño. We all know. They all work with the Norteño in the front office. Sorry, Gloria, to put you out there, but maybe I really think that maybe you guys should stop treating people who are Norteños and criminals better than you treat other people. Because I'm sitting here begging every day saying, hey, I'm fucking dying and I need pain control. And they're refusing. They're refusing. I spent 40 hours on paperwork and they're refusing. That's called retaliation. Guess what, Dr. Auerbach? We are going to be connected forever. How many articles do you think are going to be about you? You said you were uncomfortable with the internet. You would think that you would have treated me like a human being when you knew that I'm telling my story online. But yes, you ruined my life. Dr. Auerbach, you are the reason that I suffer. To refuse to give me pain control and to refuse to answer when I'm trying to get hospice is evil. And you are evil. And all you've done is turn everybody else evil by training them to be evil too. And then I'm the problem for being in pain. How dare me even be upset? And I'm actually not that upset. Do you know that one of the ghetto people here would have fucking knocked you out for the shit you do to me? I am not one of those. I write emails, but you guys aren't smart enough to read them. So I have spent the time to dumb down every fucking email. I've spent more time on that than they've spent on me in the entire time I've been here. Yet they're getting, what, $300 every time they pretend to do something? So why are we fucking allowing this man to do this to somebody? Why are they, and then they're gonna act like assholes to me? I'm sorry, how are you not the one feeling bad? Because I hope and I pray that someday that karma's gonna hit you. You're gonna get in a car accident, or something's gonna happen to one of your kids, and you're gonna wish that you had fucking humility. If you're getting paid to do something and you don't do it, this is murder. To take away my time to have a transplant is murder. Do they not know that? But yes, they don't think that the time that they waste not doing anything steals time from my life. I don't get to go to the beach. I'm never going to get to go to anywhere again, because if I leave, I won't be able to breathe. And I'm going to have to waste every minute of my life begging for help. They don't do anything though. They don't. It's okay if I die. And you know what? Salinas Valley Post-Acute kills their patients, steals their ability to have fucking hospice, steals their ability to have a transplant. Don't you think that if they did something in 2021, I could have? And don't you think if the nurses actually did their job and followed up with shit, that I'd actually be somewhere right now? Because everybody ignoring the fact, like that nurse right there, he literally went and came to my room and told me they found that I had pulmonary fibrosis, but it's been months. How much suffering do you think, like quantity, that I've been in the last few months when you didn't want to say anything? Did the doctor tell you you're not allowed to like say that I have a terminal illness, so you're hiding it, you're obstructing it? So Nurse Margarito is obstructing my ability to get hospice as well. They all obstruct my ability to get care. And when they all ignore me when I'm struggling to breathe, and this is like the last I've got, that's pure evil. And that's why I say I believe some of these people are demonic. And I'm not kidding. I am not kidding in any way when I say that. I am fully serious. I am fully serious. There's only demons will accept blood money and let people die. That's what they are. They're demons. And I'm hoping that the new administration, I actually don't think I think the last administrator was just so stupid and so scared that he just never did anything. And then we have HR who doesn't do shit. They literally, everybody who's in charge, they are allowed to abuse me. And it's literally, I have proof of all of it. I have proof of everything, but nobody looks. I had proof that someone was fucking around with a CNA, but they didn't look. And then they put him in as president, right? That makes sense. He's a murderer too. But that's it. This place, they won't give me a respiratory therapist when clearly I'm struggling to breathe. My lungs are collapsed. But this man, see, look, this man is a fucking coward. That nurse, he said he was going to help me. His name is Nurse Margarito. He said he was going to help me. He talked to Stanford. They said I have a terminal condition, and then he never spoke to me again. That's the thing, is you don't get to obstruct my ability to get care and then act like a good person, because that's not how it works. Coward. If you're doing the opposite of fucking helping a patient and you do the opposite like fucking Margarito did, because, I mean, he said he helped me. He went and talked to Stanford. They said I had pulmonary fibrosis. So do you guys always fucking sit on diagnoses and don't help? See, at least she gets some answers. Well, she's a nurse for some people. She just decided not to be my nurse. And it surprised the fuck out of me because she was probably one of the best. But that's why it's so fucking infuriating, because you can't trust anyone. You can't trust anyone. You can't, especially not here. You can't. I'm sitting here, not a person is concerned. Not one person, but when I'm dead, they'll be fucking concerned then. Leaving me in shaking pain where I'm shaking, and then if I'm in pain, I don't get to ask for anything. And then for medical records to completely avoid me when I'm asking for help. I have been waiting for months now. Why don't I get to see my medical records? Why? Because you have to talk to a lawyer? Does that take 2 months? Does it take 2 months to give me my records? Does it take 2 months for a doctor to talk to me when I have a terminal condition? Yeah, actually it takes more. 4 years. They've actually left me with damage to my heart too, but I don't get to talk to anybody about it. They don't let me talk to anybody. I have not seen a doctor. The last time I saw a doctor, he said he was going to help me, and they refused to do hospice, and now my other doctor's trying to do hospice, but no one will call her back. Does that sound normal? Clearly this is normal. To them, it's normal. Abusing me, they have trained everybody to ignore me. Although I thought you guys had a meeting not to do that, but it's okay. They're not going to learn until they lose their jobs. And you need to lose your job if you seem to think you need to punish someone who needs help. If you're going to make the situation worse, then you're my enemy. You're my fucking enemy. And you know who you are. And you all know who you are. Sitting around talking shit about me, like, what the fuck, dude? I don't care about your opinions. That's the thing. I've read every fucking right that I have, and they do not care. They do not understand. And then the administrator says people are too scared to talk to me. Yes, I would be scared too. Why don't you read a little bit? They're still ignoring me for refusing to help me with pain control, and they won't call my doctor back. My doctor. I have been here for 4 years and I haven't had an exam. Yeah, and I have a terminal condition and they won't even talk to me. I'm like the only one that gets ignored because my voice sounds awful, right? So I guess it's my fault. It's my fault. I don't deserve care. I don't deserve a doctor. That's what I wake up and say every morning. I don't deserve anything. I'm not worth shit. Because apparently, if you don't fuck one of the people who works here, or if you're not, see, the man they put in as president, his fellow Norteño is like a few fucking feet away in the front office. When you walk in, you look right to the left, there's a Norteño. So don't fucking lie to me and say that there's not special treatment, because why is there a murderer in the dining room? Abel Garcia is a murderer, allegedly. He said it to me. So he said it many times. So why is a murderer who threatened me and whose girlfriend lied about me, who was why is that allowed? Literally, and then they've called the cops 10 times since then. Literally. It takes a pretty unintelligent person to call the cops over someone who can't even fucking do anything. It means that you're the biggest pussy I've ever met. Also, if I'm trying to get protected and all you can think about is poor me, someone called me a name that I deserve. Yeah, you deserve to be called a bitch when you're not listening when someone's dying, and you expect me to know what you're fucking saying when I don't. If I'm supposed to talk to a doctor and I haven't even told you what I want yet, how the fuck do you figure that you've done something? They don't let you be a part of your care. I am not allowed to be a part of my care. They make unilateral decisions without me. And now I have to wait another 23 days and nobody here has the balls to do the right thing. I'm gonna never fucking like I'm your fucking crush is a fucking asshole. It was fucking months ago that he came in here fucking saying he confirmed my disease. So do you think it's normal, Margarito, to just run away like a pussy, or should you tell me what happened? Since you told me that I have the disease and you confirmed it, so it's okay for you to know that I'm dying and then to just brush it off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get in trouble for that, Margarito. I'm gonna formally complain about that. You don't get to tell me that. That's a formal fucking problem. Like the fact that I sit and I can't, like, I have to be out here to see if I can find somebody to talk to, because almost everyone just tunes me out. They tune me out and then they act like babies about it. It's like they don't know how to use a text message, a phone, a fucking card, a fucking telegram, a motherfucking snail mail, goddamn. His name is Dr. Matthew Joel Auerbach, and I want to make sure that his name is synonymous with neglect. Matthew Joel Auerbach, synonymous with neglect. Neglect, abuse, refusing to help me, refusing to look at my records, refusing to speak to me, refusing to give me an exam, refusing to do anything. And then he has so much power that he's made it that so for months, I don't get any answers. And see, what they don't understand is that if I don't get any answers from anyone, if every single person sends me in circles, how do you figure that you're the victim? Yeah, as long as you're making sure people get their cigarettes, right? They spend more energy and time making sure people get smoke breaks than they do even checking to make sure I have my oxygen. I'll be halfway in the hallway. People don't make sure I'm okay. They don't check and make sure I can get back, but they sure do make sure smokers can get to their cigarettes. And then we got people who pretended to be there for you. They're fucking like two-faced. You know how fucking traumatizing it is to fucking have people who are supposed to take care of you fucking be two-faced when you're fucking dying and begging for help? Does that make sense? I still don't get to talk to a doctor. I have been online every fucking day saying what's going on, and I don't get to talk to a doctor. And if they do take the second to call a doctor, they just don't tell me what's going on. And then they act like victims because I'm talking. They mischaracterize what I'm doing. That's the problem. Maybe they shouldn't write notes if they don't know what objective means. And then they fucking... It's like, get a fucking therapist and stop fucking socializing. See? See? They could be spending time on actual fucking things that could actually solve problems, but nope. I don't get hospice because they don't feel like doing it because, retaliation makes total sense. Also, these fake Christ-like people who pretend to care and used to fucking pray with me and now they avoid me. Yeah, you're an asshole. You're protecting a murderer. Oh, because he's your family member? Yeah. Got it. Is that why Zoe's avoiding me? Because she's protecting the Norteños? Yeah. I wonder how that works when you're running. Like, it's really very contradictory, right? The fact that she's fucking like running her church groups and like gonna pray with me 1 minute and then avoid me the next. Why? They're doing it to protect a murderer. And take me to fucking court, Abel Garcia. Take me to fucking court. You made them not take care of me. You lied to everyone in the building and they allowed it. You deserve to get in trouble. And when I die, make sure that Abel Garcia goes down for being the biggest pussy for bullying someone who's dying. You're a fucking piece of shit. You're a predator, and you deserve everything that comes your way when it comes. Because right now, you partying with your little Norteño friends and doing whatever the fuck you want, sneaking women in, lying about me, making friendships with the fucking with the fucking nurses, and then I don't get help. Oh, I'm shaking, by the way, because I'm in extreme pain. Yeah. But then when I'm in extreme pain and I'm shaking and I can't hear because my ears are popping, yeah, that, you know what that means? It means I'm closer to dying. But I guess we should probably be concerned about their feelings more. Because, insecurity is way harder. Like, being insecure is so bad. Like, I feel so bad for them. Let's all do some prayers for all these nurses that don't understand what fucking objectiveness is. People who don't understand what fucking integrity is. Do you know not knowing what a fucking priority is? not knowing how to fucking read instead of fucking understanding that my fucking lungs and my ears are popping, and this has been going on for over a year. Over a year. And I'm terminal, but they're nicer to the fucking people who are abusive. They go and protect the people that abuse me. Is that supposed to make me feel good? It's hard to feel good when you trust people that you should never trust. All of these people protect their own. It doesn't matter if they act like they're nice. They're gonna protect their own. And when I say their own, I mean Norteños and murderers. They talk to the murderers, but they ignore me. Yeah. Anyway, take me to court. Take me to court, Abel Garcia. If you're not a murderer, take me to court. I'm sure that when people visit people, they don't kick them out and treat them like shit like they do with my family and friends. Even though the people that visit me, like you guys, it's funny because Sandra can come in anytime she wants, right? Yeah, take me to court, bitch. You think you have more rights than I do, but you can fucking threaten me every fucking day online? Yeah, cute. The fact that I get bullied by the administration and they do nothing about it, and I have proof of everything. I have sent proof of everything. Lakeisha has not responded to one of my complaints in over a year. Do you understand that none of these things get addressed, and I just sit here having to fucking worry over and over again? But don't worry, it's not like it's terminal or anything. And the thing is, the dumb part is that I can say that like 100 times. And do you think I want to? If you know anything about Dolores Cannon, you know that saying the same things over and over again is not good for you. But unfortunately, I have to because I'm in fucking bad pain. The fact that they can fucking be so fucking nice and forgiving for the most disgusting, foul fucking people I've ever met in my life, it disgusts me. So you guys are okay with people murdering and suffocating people, but you're not okay with people begging for help. Got it. You're a real winner. So, and by the way, I'm not really talking about the CNAs as much. The CNAs, unfortunately, they're being trained by people who don't know shit. And that's the admin. The admin lies to everyone. They believe it because they're stupid. It's not their fault. Why would you think your bosses would lie? Why would you think they would lie? They're going around acting like I'm not dying. They're fucking making that shit up and not listening to me and not looking at any records. But here's the thing. If you have someone who's visiting you, they will talk to her. They will talk to them for longer than they've talked to me in an entire year. An entire year, I don't get the same amount of time they get just in a few minutes. I don't get, they don't help me get dressed. They don't care if I can't do things for myself. They're not trying to adjust the fact that I can't take showers because I'm in too much pain and I can't even go to the next appointment. I'm going to die before my next appointment, but it doesn't matter. Salinas Valley Post-Acute is good with dying because that means, they'll just replace you. We are fully replaceable, except for those Norteños. Got to protect those. They're so valuable. Did you know how valuable Norteños are here? Yeah. They're a drain on the fucking world and on resources. I mean him, because he's a predator. How many people did you fuck here, Abel? And you stole my presidency when you're a murderer? What did you say to me? That just take a deep breath, I'll be fine, yeah. And I don't get to talk to anyone. There's literally, how can it be the work day when every single day I try to talk to somebody and I can't get help? Why does that make sense that I can't get help? And like they all act like I'm not speaking. And see, look, that guy will jerk off right in front of her, but she'll talk to him, but she won't talk to me anymore. What rumors did you hear? What rumor got you, huh? Yeah, because I did notice that you have no integrity now. But you're talking to the guy who jerks off in front of you. I guess that's okay, right? Should I start fucking touching myself and fucking patients? And then, is it because I'm dying? Is that why you're being an asshole now? Yeah, I got it. I don't like any of these people. As soon as Jeremy moved out, they all started fucking paying attention to him and not me. Sorry, I'm not Mexican. It's not my fault. I was born this way. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go over here and see if there's any grown-ups over there. But that was so fucking offensive. That's so fucking offensive. These people are so fucking offensive. And then they don't even warn me when they fucking give me a separate, like, they do these things where they have separate people give me my fucking meds. So I don't actually have a nurse. And then whenever I talk to them, they don't slow down. They walk away and they don't let me finish what I'm saying, even though I'm struggling to breathe. That is ableist as fuck, and it's rude. And all I have to say is that makes her extremely weak. Do you know how weak you have to be bullying someone who's dying under your care? And I've lost so much fucking weight, but nobody gives a fuck, right? Do you not remember how fucking big I was? I tripled in size. And I vomit everything, and I've lost weight, and my lungs are collapsed, and my voice is going away. But they said, oh, well, hospice didn't agree to work with you. Yeah, that's because you didn't tell them anything. And the fact that they will spend a whole fucking 45 minutes talking to somebody else about someone's like bathing ritual, which is fine, but I don't even get to talk to anybody at all, ever. If I try to speak, they won't answer. They just send me in circles, or they pretend they're going to talk to somebody. So I get sent in circles. So it's literally been over a year where I have not had any answers, and they don't answer any of my questions. And it's allowed. But you can tell they're all enjoying socializing, but they don't fucking spend any time. Why don't I get hospice? Oh, they're going to let me have the holidays. Oh, they had enough time to fucking put stickers up, but they have enough time to socialize, but they can't take a few minutes to talk to the doctor. And I get to get bullied and I'm the bad guy. Yeah, that's really cute. Because I'm really literally was trying to plan the Girl Scouts coming, but you know. It's a waste of time to even think anything will happen at all. Salinas Valley Post-Acute abuses patients, refuses to take care of them. I have been physically abused for over a year. It is physical abuse to refuse to help with pain. And don't you whine, Nurse Lori, because you are an abuser. To call the cops when I'm asking for help, you're an abuser. And they're all too scared to say anything. Don't they know that makes them more abusive? Like, non-existent. But don't worry, everyone's socializing. As long as they're socializing while I'm dying painfully, that's good. Yeah. And it's my fault. It's my fault. I shouldn't be responding to dying like this. It's my fault. And they all act like I'm not even fucking here, like I don't exist. Yeah. I'm reporting you. You're gonna get in trouble for that shit. You're not allowed to fucking dismiss people when they're dying. Or call them a dirty whore for no fucking reason when I'm dying, but thanks. They're useless. They're all useless. Like, and please make sure Salinas Valley Post-Acute, and I mean every single person that's around me, please make sure they all get in trouble. I was trying to work with Matt to make things work out, but it's not going to work because I can't even get anyone to say anything about solving the problem. I still don't have a respiratory therapist. It is not anything other than abuse and retaliation, but if I speak, I get in trouble. I'm not allowed to speak. I'm just waiting to see if there's any grown-ups. And it's funny because I know they get the emails, and if I send it to every single person in the entire building and they all see it, that means they're all complicit because they're all letting me just go without giving me pain control for this. I can't even keep anything down. And by the way, I also blame the respiratory therapist because if they're too stupid to see that I have a fucking disease that's killing me, then they're a problem too. Because I promise you, I'm probably going to be the one to die next, and they won't even have respiratory therapy for me because they're too stupid to look in my records. You don't think collapsed lungs are fucking respiratory? It's okay. They also don't understand that you cannot be hypoxic and still have a disease killing you. I don't think they're smart enough to be respiratory therapists if they don't understand that this is a problem. That's the thing is, if you're getting paid to take care of me and you do the absolute opposite and you obstruct my ability to get hospice, and that's all I ever do is sit around trying to get help and nothing happens and they all just ignore me because I guess I don't deserve it. I don't deserve care. I've been suffering for 8 fucking years and my lungs are shutting down, but I don't deserve any help because everybody is so insecure, so I don't deserve help while I'm dying. I deserve to be ignored. I do, according to Reggie. I deserve to be ignored. According to Marky, I don't really have any diseases. And, oh, is that the guy who told me nobody knows what's wrong with me? Aw. I'm so excited. There's so many abusive people in one place. You do know my lungs have been collapsed for 5 years, but I get made fun of. Yeah, see, look. These are fucking gross. That's what I'm talking about. This is disgusting. They're allowed to do whatever they want, but I'm not allowed to see a doctor when I'm dying. But it's okay also to make fun of me and say nothing's wrong with me, right? You're a super nurse. That's taunting, you know. You're not really allowed to be doing that, but you're not smart enough to know what abuse is. That man is abusive. He makes fun of me and says nobody knows what's wrong with me. And it's allowed. And that's why if they have an HR guy like that, of course they don't have anybody doing anything right. And then we got fucking even Martine's fucking protecting the murderer. It's true. Martine and Zoe don't even talk to me now. They used to pray with me, but now they're protecting the murderer. By the way, his name is Abel Garcia. He's a murderer. And I don't get to go in the dining room because he's in there. And there's a fucking Norteño in the front office named Gloria. And I don't give a fuck anymore. If I'm going to die, they're all going down. And that man going by making fun of me, fuck him. And the fact that none of these people seem to think that hospice is important and pain control is important. Yeah, you're a part of it. You're all complicit. Except for the CNAs. But you know what I mean? The CNAs can't do shit. They're watching me suffer like, holy fuck, what the fuck are we supposed to do? This doctor's a moron. He is. His name is Dr. Matthew Joel Auerbach. And there's a fake Christian. If someone's dying, don't be a fake-ass Christian. Don't pretend that you care about them and then go protect a murderer. Abel Garcia is a murderer. And his family who works here, they protect it. They don't care that I'm dying. The HR guy was like telling me that I'm fucking not dying because my voice is too loud. Wow. Is that why you're a doctor? Yeah, I don't like any of these people anymore. Why would I? Why would you like people when you're fucking dying? You can't get help. Happy fucking holidays. You're gonna let me die without pain control, but I'm the problem, right? I don't get to see a doctor. The nurses are all abusive. They videotape me in the hallways without fucking realizing it's totally illegal. If I'm sitting waiting for help, literally everyone will ignore me. Do they not understand that? Do they not understand that if someone's dying, you're literally not allowed to ignore them? But they do. And then they'll call the cops because they're too stupid to understand that I'm dying and that I'm not yelling at them. In fact, I don't give a fuck about you. Go hook up with your little boy toy at lunch. I don't give a fuck about you. But maybe you should be training your fucking staff better. This is what I'm talking about. I'm literally dying and I can't get help with anything. And they all act like victims when I'm the one suffering. You're literally not allowed to refuse to help someone when my doctor's trying to give me hospice and they won't call back. And that's appropriate because I complain. That's retaliation, by the way. Dr. Matthew Joel Auerbach. I'm at Salinas Valley Post-Acute. This is physical abuse. They have been cyberbullying me, refusing to answer any of my questions, sending me in circles, stealing people from me, calling my family and telling them that I'm better. Guess what, Reggie? You are not smart enough to fucking read an x-ray. If you seem to think that an x-ray shows that I'm better when I had 4 fucking high-resolution CTs at Stanford showing I'm dying. So make it make sense that nobody's talking to me. I have to talk online because, nobody here actually listens to me. The only time they listen to me is when they're stalking me on the internet. Hi, assholes. You should be smarter by now if you're stalking me so much. Do you always leave people to do their own hospice paperwork? Do you always refuse to give them pain control? Is that how it works? By the way, I'm not a drug addict, but you're giving drug addicts whatever they want. And they'll sell it. And then you're also letting a murderer get whatever he wants. There's multiple murderers here, but most of them are nice, except for the one that you guys are putting above me and not taking care of me. He gets more time in one day just with socializing than I do an entire year. I've been waiting for 2 months since my heart swelled up and they're not doing anything about it. So I get to have a heart attack or a stroke and that's what they're waiting for? It is so illegal to leave me in this level of pain. And then nobody does anything. Nobody. They should be ashamed of themselves. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for them. And then they all sit around like they're fucking victims. They all complain. Oh my gosh, she's so difficult. No, you know what's difficult? Is having collapsed lungs for 5 years and then finding out that I'm dying and then waiting a fucking year and still not having answers. I'm sorry, are you guys not able to read? Or are you too busy fucking hanging out with murderers? So he gets his medicine though, right? Yes, and so does the man that sells all of his pills. That's okay? Got it. I have not once taken any street drugs, and you're not doing anything for me. And these people take street drugs here, and you know it because you bring it to them, don't you? Allegedly. I know things. I know things, and I've seen things, and this is why it pisses me off so much. Because you think I don't know the criminal activity that's happening? They are allowing criminal activity to happen, and they're refusing to help me. What is it? 12/12? Yeah. It was the 20th of October when my stomach swelled up and my heart was swollen. And I'm 42 years old. I'm not even gonna fucking make it to next Christmas, but it's okay. Don't answer any of my questions. That's fine. And I'm the asshole because I'm so loud in the hallways. I'm ruining everything. It's not your fault for completely avoiding me and ignoring me. See? There are no real nurses here anymore. They've all decided that it's okay to be mean girls and it's okay to bully someone who's dying and leave them suffering until the day they die. And they're trying to make decisions for me. And because I can't hear and I'm loud, it's not my fault. That's my lungs shutting down. And then they call the cops on me because my lungs are shutting down? Yeah. They're really great people. They act like they're like gangsters and shit, but they call the cops for everything. Right? And then Abel, he acts like he's a gangster, and then he cries and goes, "Why are you swearing?" Yeah, I'm sure you're really scared of my swearing when you're a fucking murderer. And the reason I keep saying that is because if you're a murderer, you probably shouldn't be judging me. Because I don't do anything to hurt people, but you do. And you're actively trying to hurt me while I'm dying. I'm talking about Abel Garcia, by the way. Take me to fucking court. I don't give a fuck. Take me to court. If I'm gonna die, you're gonna go down. And you know how you're gonna go down? Legally, because I'm not a criminal like you. But I know the truth about you. You fucked the CNA, and then the CNA fucking bullies me, and now I can't get medical care. So you're my enemy. And this is exactly what they allow. They don't answer any questions. The only people who do are some of the people who don't actually work here, and they come here and they see how abusive it is, and they're scared for me. And they should be. I'm terrified every minute of every day, and not only do they not offer one bit of comfort or kindness, but they're always being like this. They ignore everything. Like even fucking housekeeping. I have former people who used to work here saying that they trained people and told them that I was faking it and to ignore me because I'm exaggerating, right, Araceli? What about when your son was here fucking all the staff? You guys are holding a lot of secrets for people who are refusing to take care of me. The only reason I bring up all their secrets is because they're refusing to take care of me. You want me to stop? Maybe just do your job. But you're right, me talking, I'm the problem. Me asking for help, I'm the problem. I shouldn't expect help. Nope. My lungs being collapsed, it's my fault. It's my fault. I don't deserve help. I don't deserve help because clearly the warden has said that people should ignore me, right? Warden Ashley. These people are abusive. They don't apologize. They cause issues for me. They break HIPAA. They allow their they allow their CNAs to tell Jeremy things about me and the men that I'm hanging out with. But I'm sure they'll just say that's okay, right? I can't complain to them. They don't respond to any of my complaints. Not one. And see, they're not one. And I'm still sitting here with nobody doing anything. So apparently their MO is allowing people to die without hospice because, Ashley told me I have to do my own. Right, Ashley? I have to do my own hospice. I have to do my own hospice, they said. And my doctor's trying to do hospice, but nobody answers any phone calls and nobody will speak to me. So I'm just going to have to die, and I'm going to do it online. And it's courtesy of Salinas Valley Post-Acute. And the doctor is Matthew Joel Auerbach. He's allowing me to die. They're not willing to give me pain control. And I'm not the drug dealer. They allow a murderer to get medication, and they allow a murderer named Abel Garcia to be in the dining room all the time. And Ashley and Reggie, all these people, they've been so abusive. They have never apologized. They leave me in a position with no help. I can't talk to a doctor. I don't think that's legal. It's also not legal to tell people to ignore me. Reggie, where's a doctor? Like, the administrator's trying to help, and I'm pretty sure he told you guys to knock it off, right? Well, now you guys can knock your shit off, but now I need a doctor. I need pain medication. I'm throwing up all my medications, and I'm only getting worse. Have you seen that I have proof that my lungs are collapsed? Yes, I've sent it. I know, but you've been saying that for like 2 months. Did you know that my heart swelled up 2 months ago? That's dangerous, and I haven't gotten an answer. Nobody lets me talk to them. The only thing you ever do is either laugh at me and make fun of me or don't say anything at all. I'm not videotaping you, I'm just holding it. I know you guys are paranoid. I don't do that. You videotape me. You guys have videotaped me, and you know how fucked up that is when I'm trying to breathe and I can barely stand up and I'm trying to get help. Yeah. Well, no, you don't, but you have to understand that you're probably one of my number one enemies because you're obstructing my ability to get medical care. If you obstruct my ability to get anything, then you're making it so nothing else happens. Do you understand? I did everything for myself for the last year. And so when I try to tell you guys and I email you, I do a really good job of telling you everything. I do a really good job. I organize it all so you guys don't have to like look hard, you know. I've been doing everything for my part and nobody's doing their part and I'm in pain. Like what you guys have to understand, it feels like someone's crushing me because my lungs have been collapsed for 5 years. If they were collapsed on the upper part in 2019, can you imagine how much worse they are now? Which makes sense as far as the test that it came back as a restrictive lung disease, but the numbers were just like probably lower because of me gasping and they made me do it wrong, you know, but it's still all there. Everything's there. And I say it all the time, but I can't wait anymore. You guys are making me wait until I'm not going to be breathing anymore. And like, it's insane to me but to me that feels like being sent in circles because nothing ever happens. Can you remind him he's not allowed to retaliate? And if my doctor's trying to do hospice, by the way, nobody's answering her calls. So she's not receiving what she needs. So I can't get hospice. You guys are obstructing it. And by the way, I thought you guys had read it when you said you were going to help me with hospice. That's why I was so confused when you guys kept laughing at me. Because I thought you actually read the paperwork. Because in January, it showed that I still have collapsed lungs. And that means the whole 5 years it has been that way. And instead of being like validated and taken care of, it should be an immediate thing. Oh my gosh, you've been suffering, we shouldn't be doing this. And then nobody's helping me. Like, you guys have to recognize that forever you're going to be connected to me. Like, I did warn you like a million years ago before this happened. I said, let me lead. I know what I'm doing. You know, I don't want to suffer anymore. You guys spend more time helping them get cigarettes. That's really offensive to me though, that like, cause one time I was like stepping in and someone put Johnny in there and I was stepped in his piss and they were like, sorry, we gotta take someone out to get a cigarette. I'm like, you're gonna leave me in piss while you're taking someone out for a cigarette? You know why that's offensive, because it's like my lungs. But Dr. Khan is being controlled by Dr. Auerbach. Dr. Auerbach needs to know he needs to stop obstructing things. And then Dr. Singh, remember, she never even saw me. And then she's making some suggestions. Now I have to call the insurance and tell them that she's trying to collect money when she's refusing to talk to me. I also had written to her telling her about the abuse here, so she's also ignoring that. And it is abuse. It's physical abuse at this point. I know, but you've said that so many times. Is there anything else that can be done? Because it has been, and I don't want to spend my next holiday like this. You guys just go and have your holidays, but I've been sitting here for 4 years and you act like I'm just crazy. No, you know what? If I was crazy, this place would have already been gone down. I'm doing things methodically so you get in trouble when I'm dead. I'm not doing anything crazy. I've been trying to ask for help. All I want was, and all I need, pain control. Then I can deal with everything else. And Margarito talked to Stanford and they said I have pulmonary fibrosis. Where did that go? Why did that stop? I'm wondering, why did that stop? But it's like that kind of stuff. Remember, Fatima went with me, and I told you guys, but then nobody went and talked to her, and now she's gone, right? But that's what happens is like a lot of the evidence and stuff you guys miss because you don't read things fast enough. I understand there's a lot, but that's just because it's a year's worth of stuff that you guys need to catch up on. And she needs to look at the complaints because there's things that affect my daily life, and there's things that I can't afford that people are throwing away and stealing, and nobody responds to anything I say.
I'll get back to you on that, Lord. Let me just...
You have a meeting? Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure someone's at least hearing what's happening because I can't breathe and I'm not going to die in the hospital. I don't want to. All right. Well, can you follow up with me before you leave? Thank you. Trying. Sorry that I'm loud. I know people hate it. I know he's probably not going to do anything, but I have to literally like tell him to respond. Like, this is fucking bonkers, dude. The worse I get, the worse it gets. But yeah, it's funny because I tell him all the time, don't stress me out. But I guess ignoring me is too, that's cool too. Yeah, you're super, super great people. I'm just the asshole for responding to being fucking murdered. Let me ask a question. If someone wasted time and didn't take care of you for an entire year and you don't have a chance to even get a fucking transplant, even if you wanted to, would that be wrong? Or does that make them victims? Are they victims of me not being able to fucking get fucking transplant? Oh, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I hate them so much. And you know who I was talking to? The director of nursing. He's fucking useless. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you smoking crack in the bathroom? Did you say yeah? You're not supposed to say yeah. You scooted over a lot. We need to scoot it a little bit because they can't fit. I was like, damn, I'm hella close to her. I could have put my hand over and held your hand. Not that I would. That's what Jeremy and I would do. We would just hold our hands, like, because we couldn't do anything. Hold on. I'll be right back. They bother me. Like, when I'm talking, you know, right now, I'm not talking to be, like, confrontational. This is how I talk. And you know, I've been sounding like this for a long time. This is my lungs shutting down. How do they not care? And they don't want me to be mad that they don't care. What if my other organs were okay? If my other organs were okay, then they would have stolen my ability to have a transplant. But my other organs are bad too, but none of them are even looking at that. I don't really feel like that was a life. What? I know, I keep trying to work with people who aren't reasonable. And nobody thinks this, but I'm in pain and nobody will do anything. And they're also taking my ability to have euthanasia if I want it. See, I am eligible for fucking euthanasia. These people don't give a fuck about my life. There was a fucking, I'm so mad at Margarito. Like, he made me think they were gonna help me. He came in here and he told me that he saw that it was pulmonary fibrosis. They all made me think they were helping me. It's been like a year of them dicking around saying they're gonna help me. Not giving hospice to someone who's eligible is evil. And they won't answer me. They just leave me fucking, and they act like I'm crazy. I'm suffering. They leave me suffering. And then, oh, you're crazy. You're going crazy. No, I'm in pain. I don't understand why people are confused because I literally say it. I say it out of my mouth what's happening, and people still don't listen. And look how much I'm sweating. I'm really sick. I'm telling you, all these fucking Lyme diseases and these fucking diseases, they cause you to have like flu-like symptoms. But I don't get to see a doctor. I don't get to see a doctor. And the thing is they all get bitter because I'm speaking on them. But I'm speaking on them because of what they've done to me. How are you going to leave someone suffering and not help them? How are you going to hear them every day begging for help and not do anything? This is an entire building who has let it go for an entire year. Everybody in this building has gotten these emails. Travis, the last administrator, Michelle Patton. I don't know what her job is, but she acts like she kicked me out of the dining room saying I was doing something when I hadn't even talked yet. That's how bad the bullying is. And there was a man in there who's a murderer who was sitting there, and all three of the activities girls were sitting with him. Wow, it seems like he needs all three of you, right? While other people are getting ignored? Sure. Hang out with murderers. I guess that's what you need. Allegedly. I only say what he says. And then fucking some girl comes in here and is bullying me and nobody defends me. That hurt me, that she didn't defend me. How are you gonna let someone fucking just start yelling at me and saying things to me when I haven't done anything? Like, why are you coming in to bully me? Like, all these people. And I'm so hot and cold and hot and cold. And I can't hear out of my ears. It's getting worse. It's like popping and the pain is so bad. Why would you leave someone like that when it's like 24 hours a day? That's what they're feeling. And then they're mad at me, but my ears are popping and I can't do anything about it. I can't sit in a fucking emergency room for like 14 hours. Like, I'm so sick right now. I want it to go faster. I've had to feel myself die the entire time because I haven't done street drugs, because I haven't done anything wrong. And then it bothers me because I come out here and I have to watch everybody do everything except for help me. Everything except for doing the right thing. And then they like to taunt me, and like the guy, there's this nurse that he was like, hey, nobody knows what's wrong with you. And I told him, I said, you're not a good nurse if you're making fun of patients when they're sick. And he just went like thumbs up. They taunt me. They'll like curtsy. They make faces. It's all social. I don't even fucking, like, how do I not hate them? How do I not hate them? It hurts so fucking bad, bro. Look, you can see even just by looking, like my stomach. I don't care if people see at this point. Look, I can't see. Look how fucking, and it's like so swollen. And this isn't my stomach, it's swelling. See, it's swelling. And it started swelling after my liver was lumpy. I am going to die, and they won't help me with pain because I don't deserve it, because I complained about being abused. Therefore, they don't like that. So how dare I fucked with the Norteños or something. I'm not sure what happened. I just think these people just don't care. They don't care because it's annoying to hear my voice. I'm so sorry. I don't hear it because my ears are plugged, but this is all I got. And I told you I would speak abuse until the last day of my life. And I said I would fucking speak abuse until I die. And I said that years ago. I didn't expect it to be like a fucking, like, that I have to. I didn't expect I have to fucking beg until I die. Like, why? The thing is that if I had anything that would make it so I'm not fucking suffering, then maybe I wouldn't have to fucking be suffering. But because I'm showing anger and not crying, I guess that means that I'm the problem, instead of them not being very emotionally intelligent. Because you lack emotional intelligence if you fucking seem to think that you're a victim in a situation where you have caused harm to someone's life and it does nothing to yours. You're just insecure and weak. And I'm sorry. And that's something I will not let go of. I am stronger than most of these people because I've had no choice. They treat me like I am garbage. They treat me like I'm not smart. And the funny thing is I bet you that probably 90% of the people that I talk to have less of an education than I do. And I spend every day trying to educate myself even more. But they don't value that because I guess I didn't kill anyone or fuck anyone here. So, but yes, don't you think, and I would like you guys to start calling the nursing home. I think people should just call every fucking day all the time, since they ignore me completely. I really mean that. It has taken me a long time to get here. Fuck it. Take them. Tell them. But nobody's defending me, so I'm not sure I understand that. At least I don't see it or I don't feel it. Because mostly people are just watching me. They don't really care what's happening. And if they don't like the way I'm responding to pain, then I guess it's okay to punish me. And you know what? You're supposed to respond immediately when someone has this kind of issue, not wait 2 months. Well, it's nice to see them play like fucking musical fucking closets, but I would like to see them, I don't know, fucking Trabahar. Do you know the word Trabajador? No, they don't. And I don't care if you think that's racist. It's just a fact. That's what I'm surrounded by. And they're racist against me. As soon as I was with Jeremy, they were all fucking mean to me. Sorry, I'm stealing your best. I'm in so much pain in the fact that they're allowed to leave me like this. I'm trapped. And literally, she knows how much pain I'm in. And then the fucking person who does scheduling, look, literally, she's there too. She literally puts the people I ask not to be with me, knowing that it causes me heart strain. And I have heart damage because of these people, and they don't care. This is what I'm talking about. Not a single person will do anything. How do you let me die and not do anything? Please remember the name Nurse Lori. She'll be forever connected to me. Nurse Margarito forever connected to me, because Nurse Margarito, he talked to Stanford and they confirmed what I was talking about, but instead of helping me, he just stopped talking to me. That's what they all do. They all just decide that it's better to just ignore me than to help me in a serious situation, and they're all going to learn a very big lesson about reputation and about what can happen to you when you ignore things that you're supposed to be reporting. And this is too painful. They need to stop doing this to me. It's too painful. And they're literally they're just letting it go. It's okay. I'm going to ask them to talk to the administrator. I don't care where he is. Oh, there's another person that fucking flakes. I fucking don't do shit. Just letting me die like there's no fucking urgency in this fucking building. I just don't even want to fucking talk. Single person do nothing while I can't even fucking... This pain is too fucking strong. Hey, Lori, you need to call Matt. Someone needs to call Matt. In fact, there's going to be a big problem if you don't. He said to call for him. I need to speak to him. There's no humanity in the building. And I need to speak to Matt. Someone needs to figure out a way to get him on the phone. And also, if you're going to be pretending to be my nurse, tell me that she's being a pussy. If she's going to be a pussy after she fucking called the cops when I did nothing, at least tell me that she's being a pussy so I know that I have no nurse. No, that's fine, but you have to tell me. Tell me so I know that when I come out, I have to see someone who's a two-faced bitch. And she is a bitch, and she deserves to be called a bitch for calling the cops when I'm asking for help. But yes, you're a victim. You're a victim. Bye, victim. Poor you. And once again, there's no Norteños here. Right? Right, Cassandra? I don't like any of these people. I literally hate her now. This is my life. 24 hours a day, I just fucking sit here and nobody does anything. I fucking hate them all. Like, how do I not hate them? How do you not hate people that have no fucking integrity? Why am I wasting? This is what I have to waste my life on. Don't they realize that I'm wasting the rest of my life? I don't get to see family. I don't get to go to the beach. I don't get to do anything. And I don't get a fucking transplant. I don't get fucking hospice. Why the fuck you guys are preventing me from having a transplant? You know that, right? Do you think it's appropriate to take so long that I can't get a transplant? Yeah, you're murderers now. It is a murderer. If I can't get a transplant because you guys don't do your job, then you're murderers. And that's the truth. And you sit around like victims when I don't get hospice and I don't get a respiratory therapist, and you're all walking around like it's normal. You're all going to be a part of my death. Fucking fuck these people. How do they fucking... And then her fucking... I've been asking for a long time, you know, this is a hospice situation, and I don't need attitude. I'm not even going to listen. Okay, walk away then. I don't know. I don't... Yeah, no, but you gave me a problem when I'm trying to get hospice and you still haven't done anything. I still haven't even seen my paperwork. It's been 2 weeks or 2 months and my heart is swollen. So I need it because I need to ask real doctors because the doctors here won't see me. I don't get pain control. I don't get anything. But see, you're obstructing my ability to get stuff because it's been 2 months. You said you had to talk to a lawyer, but that was already 2 months after I had already asked. You lost a lot of weight.
And I gave you. I came.
I don't have, no, but you.
I came to your door and I said, Lauren, your files are ready. Let me know when you're ready to grab
That's
them.
not what I'm talking about. I'm
And
talking
email
about those 3 things. I'm talking about the 3
And
things.
I've already requested
Ah.
all that stuff. I've requested it already.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. No, but you know what doesn't make sense is that.
It's uploaded.
Okay, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about me getting copies of my records from the last test results. I don't get to see them. The nurses don't answer any questions. They don't tell me anything that's going on, and they're trying to force me into a hospital, which is going to force me to have a fucking really bad situation. I just need people to follow up because literally nobody's doing anything, and I should have had hospice a long time ago. Now I'm going down too fast, and nobody's doing anything.
I talked to you though.
Okay, but you talking to me isn't the same thing as me. Okay,
I asked you.
okay, but you're talking while I'm. Okay, if you're gonna talk over me, I can't do it. I can't. I can barely talk, and it really hurts me to
Hear
speak.
me out really quick.
No, but I'm trying to tell you what I need because I don't want to waste any time. I need those the EKGs, the blood tests you said you had to do, the lawyer or whatever. That was 2 months ago that I needed it. It's something I need to look at, and my doctor needs to look at. I need hospice, and they're not making it happen. They're making my doctor's willing to do it, but they are keeping me from it because every time I ask a question in the last year, I get nothing.
And this is what I told you. If the doctor says requesting it, it would be faster if the doctor requested it.
Okay, but she still hasn't gotten it. So I'm just saying
hasn't
that.
gotten what?
But she hasn't gotten
But she
anything.
hasn't requested it for me.
That's
and
not.
I told you that.
Okay, I need copies of it so I can fax it myself because apparently this is going to take too long. You don't understand what urgency. That's urgency. No, you're forcing them to have to order it instead of me being able to just fax it like I've always done. And I still don't even get one single fucking copy of anything. That doesn't make sense. In 2 months when it's something that can kill me and I don't get to look at it. And none of the nurses will tell me anything. Do you see how that's illegal? That's not your fault, but they're fucking it up. And I needed that because they don't do anything, you know? And then trying to make me have to say that they have to order it. I don't have time left. They need to order hospice. They do. They're making this take too long. They made me wait an entire year. They knew I was dying last year. Oh, but they didn't read the email? Lakeisha's lazy. There's been an entire year. She has not responded to one complaint. But she can come look into whether I've slammed the door. These people are fucking going down. When I'm dead, I make sure every single one of these people is known for this because they have abused me for 4 years. I can't ask for shit for anything.
Are you done with this?
Yeah, I can't eat that. I can't eat anything. My pain is too high. I can't shower anymore. I can't eat without fucking vomiting. And they won't give me medication. And this is all just stop. Every single little thing keeps me from getting anywhere. And every single little thing has to be like a huge fight when it's so hard for me to talk. And I send them emails with all the information and they don't read them. I wrote everything out that I wanted to be organized so the doctor could look at it. How hard is that? They spend more time sitting around talking to Abel the murderer. I'm gonna fucking make sure, I'm gonna say Abel the murderer every time since everybody wants to keep me from the dining room, but a murderer can be in there.
Do you want your lunch?
I don't know, I'm probably not gonna eat it, but you can just put it there. I just leave it there. But I need a copy of it. I don't care if it needs the lawyers or whatever. I need a copy because I need to look at it because I'm the only one that's paying attention. That's why I have the office. And also, I've never been able to have a meeting where I've ever been able to tell them anything about my history. They haven't looked at my records. They're leaving me to die painfully, which is totally illegal. None of this, nobody has a sense of urgency and everybody's acting bitter. And anytime I fucking ask for anything, I'm the problem. There's supposed to be fucking a timely response. This is not a timely response to anything. And like how many times am I gonna say, I'm fucking dying, I need help. I'm not gonna fucking take it anymore. No, there's no reason why it should take 2 months. And just because you think you're explaining something away, no, I didn't agree with you then either. I needed a copy too. And she needs a copy, but then saying that she has to order something and then, that's bullshit because you guys never answer anything. The faxes never get here because nobody ever even acknowledges them. So I need all those things and she needs it.
I told you it'd be faster if the doctor requested for this.
Yeah, I know, but I also said I still.
Instead of having to go through the lawyers, it's like I have to go through
Okay,
the lawyers.
but I don't give a
release it.
fuck. I need a copy of it because I can't trust these people. They don't even let me see anything. So it's been 2 months. It's something that can kill me, and I can't even show anybody else because you guys have to take too much time on it. That's what's happening. And I know you want to act like this is normal, but there is such thing as urgent stuff. People can make it faster, they're just not. Nobody's taking this on and making sure it happens. Nobody's making sure I'm okay. And I've asked them to make a point person on this for a long time. They won't let me have a nurse. They won't. And if they talk to me, they disappear and they don't come back for weeks. And I'm sitting here with my freaking insides crushing me. My stomach is swollen, which means I have what days, weeks, and I don't get hospice. So I got to sit here for 8 years. 8 years I've been suffering. My lungs have been collapsed for 5. And there's proof of it. I really need a break because I've been fucking trying to get people to fucking listen to me all day, and it hurts my lungs and my diaphragm, but I don't get pain control that works because I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it because I'm not Mexican. I don't deserve it because I'm not a Norteño. That's what they treat me like, because the Norteños are the one that get help. Jeremy was a Norteño and they helped him move out like he did something when he was abusing me. Make that make sense. And he robbed me. Abel's a fucking drug addict, allegedly. And he said he liked to fucking kill people with duct tape and garbage bags. Very specific means he likes to kill people. But they'd put him in the dining room, don't let me in there. I'm a preschool teacher. I actually do help people. But he's fucking trying to fuck people. That's all he cares about. That's the kind of mentality this whole place has. And that's what they do. And we all know Gloria is a fucking Norteño. That's not normal. It's not normal for them to have extra help for him. It's not normal that I did everything for the presidency and they gave it to him when he hadn't even been to one meeting. And he has a 5th grade education. I've been in graduate school. I got an actual reason for me. It's fine. I'm dying. Don't do anything about it or anything. No empathy, no fucking effort. No, we're going to make this happen. Just excuses. They're not willing to do anything. Don't worry, I wasn't saying that to their face. They're already gone. But I'm really pissed off right now, and I don't give a fuck if anybody thinks I'm fucking mean. I don't care. I'm so sick, I don't get help with shit. I literally don't get help with shit. And now, yeah, of course I'm mad. Now I'm so mad that I don't want to see their faces. It's been 2 months. Oh, so she's full of shit too. Those faxes don't fucking work, and she doesn't follow up. That's why nothing happens. Because months and months of you not doing anything. That's why I don't get help. And nobody's trying to help me. And they're all surprised. Yes. Oh, are you surprised? Yes, Mexican people get treated better here because this is a Mexican town. It's not fucking racist. It's the truth. And you guys want to act like you guys don't protect fucking gang members? You literally gave a gang member the fucking presidency when I had worked on it for years. And it's not about that. It's about the fact that I'm fucking gonna die and I don't get any help. What's the fucking point? What is her problem? Like, you can't understand that I can't just sit around and wait for my records. If it's gonna kill me, you're just gonna let it happen? Do you see how nothing ever happens? My mouth is so dry. I don't want to do this anymore. They don't support me. They don't help me. They just fucking... I don't have anybody that actually helps me. They're just a bunch of fucking people who just fucking latch on. They're not going to do anything either, and they act like I'm fucking yelling, but I can't breathe. If I die, I want you to take these people down. Salinas Valley Post-Acute actively is obstructing my ability to get medical care. They don't listen to anything I say. And if they do, they don't say anything. Nobody does anything. They make me sit around and just wait. How long am I supposed to wait? I'm too sick. It hurts. It hurts and nobody will help me ever. Why is that okay? I have more pain than these bitches that take them and sell them. I hate them. And I know that the administrator told them to fucking knock it off. There's only so much pain a person can handle, and I've lost so much weight too, and nobody even pays attention. I lost like 80 pounds. No big deal. I'm fat, so it's okay. It's painful. And then all these people, like this fucking bitch from fucking TikTok, this girl, like, looks like she's 80 years old, metaphysical Mel, came and fucking bullied me. I've never done anything to her. Oh, you don't like it that I talk shit about the people who hurt me? How does that hurt you? And you want to compare being on dialysis? Bitch, you can do anything you want, except the only thing you have to do is dialysis, but you can still live. Fucking whiny ass bitch. You want to compare? Oh, sure. Poor you. Let's compare. It makes sense that you're friends with fucking delusional ass bitches because you're delusional as fuck. She's like, I'm trying to give you advice. I'm like, bitch, you don't have advice to give me. You are below me for a reason. Below and behind. You're not going to be able to give advice to someone who's fucking already fucking been there and done that. And you don't get to be offended because I don't listen to your dumb shit. I spend more time getting bullied by people because they're mad I won't do what they want them to do. I hate these people. And my meds were due, and I know they see me crying, and it's fucking my meds were due like a long time ago. They don't care. They see me in pain, and they make it so I'm more. They don't ever consider how I'm feeling. They just make it worse. I am living in a box, and I can't leave without getting bullied by some fucking asshole who's a street person. I'm telling you, we are one step above the fucking streets. That is what this nursing home is. And people want to act like I'm not living in this. Yes, it's like living in a fucking prison where all the people are from the streets and some of the other people aren't, but they are stuck. And I will tell you, I trust the people who are on the streets more than I trust the administration. I'm suffering. There's a lot of female rappers these days, huh? I'm so upset. Like, it hurts. My liver hurts so much. And then people think it's like emotional. No, I mean, it gets emotional, but my pain is so strong. How many years I have to beg for help while they let me die? And then every day I don't get phone calls from anybody. So how would you feel if you're sitting there dying and you can't get help from anybody, but then you're getting bullied because everybody assumes that they're right? Why would you assume these people are right? It's physically impossible to like look like you're happy when you're suffering. They all ignore me. They don't help me. They don't help me. And then the nurse, one of these nurses, he went and he talked to them and he never followed up. They all fucking are fake. Right, Nurse Margarito, you fucking great nurse? First, you almost killed Jeremy by not doing his wound care. Remember? I forgave you for that. Now you come in here and tell me that I have pulmonary fibrosis, and you talk to Stanford, and then you disappear and don't talk to me again. Why would you tell me I have a terminal illness and then disappear? Fuck you. How dare you say you're gonna help me and then walk right by me in the hallway like you didn't come in here and say that you confirmed that I'm dying. Well, you seem to be a really great nurse. You walking by and pretending like I'm not dying now. Who told you not to? You guys are so shady. This place is so corrupt. And they're all acting like fucking victims. I'm so tired of it. You don't know what suffering is. I can't even go outside. I'm ready. They're taking away my ability to... First of all, the fact that they've taken away even the idea of getting a fucking transplant. Am I supposed to feel like my life is worth anything to anyone when they don't even care when they do that to me? Sorry, I didn't see everybody here. Who's in here right now? You know, if they see me crying in the hallway, does it really not occur to them to at least get my meds to me on time? Or
They haven't given you your meds?
my meds are due at 12.
At 12?
They see me in pain. They know I'm in pain. They how do you fucking ignore someone who's dying? I can't. I've been fighting for so many years that it's like we know what's wrong. Why are they not helping me? It's been 8 years.
Let me go talk to the nurse so they can bring you your pills, okay?
They're not even trying. I haven't even seen her leave. I know they haven't tried to call the doctor. How do you leave someone with collapsing lungs, like collapsed lungs, and just leave them every day? That's all I need is help with the pain. And I'm the only one they're ignoring. And I don't understand why that's okay. How am I supposed to like them when they don't care if I live or die?
Well, let me go tell the nurse so she can bring you your pills,
And then I have to worry about every word I say, like I'm saying everything wrong. And just the way I sound, no matter what. I just feel like they're breaking me. That's all it's like I can't. There's only so much pain that I can handle. I've had collapsed lungs for 5 years. Oh, so am I really just acting too uppity for you? I'm just acting weird for you? Yes, because my lungs have been collapsed the whole time. Assholes, not you, but I'm talking more to fake friends that pretended to be my friends and then ruined my fucking life. Jennifer Hidalgo Fuller, nobody deserves to die alone. What? Yeah, what was that, bitch? Nobody deserves to die alone? Yeah, you're saying you're exactly like me? Yeah, you said you were just like me, and you're anxious just like me, and oh, are you the same way where you almost have a heart attack? Yeah. Oh yeah, you went to Sublime the next day. Sure, we're exactly the same. I haven't been able to even go to a grocery store in like 4 to 8 years. Tell me, have you spent 8 years begging for help before? No, you don't know shit, Jen. Go take care of your child now. Continue to be a bad parent. You are a bad parent for sending your daughter after me online. Fuck you for that. I loved your daughter, and now I'm disappointed that she would. But you know what? If mom says it, you have to do it. But you trying to create shit like that, having your daughter bully me when I'm sick and she's sick, bitch, get a therapist. And then they see me in the hallway crying in pain, and don't they hear my lungs shutting down? I don't want to come back to Earth. I don't want to come back to Earth at all. I'm being selfish. I know that there are people who have been through even more suffering. And those are the people who a lot of people aren't thinking about. And I'm just bringing this up to let you guys know, please don't forget that there are like always a shitload of kids and adults that are missing. That's a moment you can take to remember that you're okay and compared to them. That's how I get through it. Not that it's good to just think about bad shit, but sometimes you can think about perspective. And if I might be dying painfully, but at least I'm not being tortured right now in the same way that some of these people who don't deserve it, you know, nobody deserves that. But this is torture, and it is physical abuse. They're like, oh my God, why would she say that? I didn't say that for a long time, but it is. At this point, it's physical abuse. And you guys acting like I'm a bad person for expecting help, and then everyone talking shit. I'm supposed to be okay with that? It's been 4 years. 4 years, and not only am I trapped, you're gonna fucking institutionalize me, make me scared to the point where I can't leave without my heart rate going up, and then if I stand up, I can't even fucking breathe. And then if I try to talk and tell them stuff, they walk away when I'm talking. And my nose is raw and I need antibiotics, and they won't, like, they're not listening. Like when I tried to tell that lady, she's like, it's better this way. I still needed the copy. Like it's been 2 months and I still can't get copies of the test results showing that my heart is swollen. I feel like every day people just try to convince me that I'm not worth even trying to help. I've been suffering for so many years without anybody being by my side. And I just didn't expect that I would be dying without help too. I thought eventually something would happen. I thought for sure. I just always held on to hope. I didn't think I was gonna die without anybody there. I didn't think I was gonna have none of my people that I thought were there. They're not really who I thought. It's nice to know that people just watch me cry. That's what they do here too. And every time someone says they're gonna help me, they flake on me. I haven't been able to drink water without vomiting it, so I'm just getting really bad headaches. And then my meds are like an hour late. They don't care. These nurses they need to apologize when they do things to me. I'm ugly as fuck. You think I'm dumb too? Certainly. Can I let my nuts hang? Mustang. Now go Chucky Chan. This is the last concert I went to. Right on, brother. Right on, brother. Well, it's literally not allowed. This is not allowed. I don't think I can do this anymore. I know that if people would stop obstructing my care, I would be able to get what I need. But they're trying to say, oh, you'll get pain control when you get hospice. Yeah, but you keep trying to make it so I can't get hospice. This is why I needed help, not Aminata, Katie fucking Genius Jackson. So people who are supposed to be my friends They bailed on me because I guess I don't have hospice yet. So I'm not technically dying according to them. So therefore, after 30 years of friendship, it's okay to just bail on me. It's okay. It's not like I'm alone dying or anything. That's fine. Go help some random person who has her own family. She got what, 8 kids? And then she's scamming. Oh, she's going to die. Why the hell is she scamming for a new car or something? Anyway, yeah, go do that. That sounds more important than defending me when you've known me for so long. It's not like you could fucking call the nursing home or say something when you're here. It's okay. Go do something for someone you don't even know. That's how my life has been going. I don't believe in friendship anymore. I don't believe in relationships anymore. I don't believe in anything anymore. There's no reason for me to believe anything will be okay. I spent all these years fighting, thinking I was going to be okay. And not only am I going to die, but I don't get help. And not only that, but then people aren't even nice to me. It's like it's the worst feeling in the world, and I can't even, like, why, and like, for me to be rude, for according to everyone, I'm just trying to communicate. It's hard to even get words out because of how hard it is to even talk. I wish I had just done something differently, but I have so little that I could do when my body's not listening. Lyme disease is not a minor illness, and doctors are still stupid about it. I saw a rheumatologist who wrote down that I had it when I was younger, but I didn't get treated. That's why I still have a problem. And my meds are late. They don't even care. They're so mean. They're all mean. They just ignore everything. Yeah, sure. I guess if you're gonna ignore me all day, I guess not giving me my meds is also a good choice. It's not even enough as it is, and you just want to not give it to me when you can see that I'm crying and suffering in the hallway. But let's just ignore me because you're obviously overly stressed by having to work. So it's my fault. I shouldn't expect anything. God forbid anybody try to fucking solve a problem or not. Just leave me. Why is it that I can't get help but smokers can get help? That bothers me. They have no idea how bad this feels. It feels like someone just like taking around the sides of my lungs and just wrapping it around and tightening it and tightening it and tightening it. But I don't even get the medication that actually works, and then I can't even get what I have prescribed because they won't even. I don't know what to do. It's hurting me too. And going to the hospital isn't gonna help. If people are so stupid that they think the hospital would help, they don't understand. California doesn't care about its patients. I don't fucking break the rules. I don't do any of those things, and I don't get treated. It's like, wouldn't you think that if someone's suffering that you would be at least trying to do what you can do? The one thing that they can do is at least give me my meds, and then you can't do that. That just shows they do not have any consideration for anything I'm going through. And then I have to feel like I am the bad guy if I ask for anything. They make me feel so stressed every minute of every day. They're gonna give me a fucking heart attack. I can feel chest pain all the time, but I can't go to the hospital until I have a fucking heart attack. Yeah, my meds are an hour late though, but that's okay. Why would my meds be late? Why would they be late? Like, if you can't do anything else, the one thing you can do is do the meds, but that's the one they did. They don't do anything. And you think I don't want to feel, I don't want to respond, I don't want to I don't want to feel any of this. I don't think they understand. It's every minute of every day. It's my shoulder blades. They're so evil here. Call the nursing home. You guys just sit there and watch me. Nobody's even fucking listening or talking to me. I hope I can hear you. Because every time you come on here, I haven't been able to hear you. I'm going to turn off some music.
Hello, how are you? How's everything?
Yeah,
No, it's crazy.
I can hear you.
Somebody,
I can.
you can hear me?
Yeah, I
Can
can.
you?
Is it
No,
saying I can't? I didn't last time. That's why.
no, but I'm saying it was crazy. This person went off on me yesterday,
Mine
and
or
good thing my therapist called me,
how was
and
your?
she said, "What's wrong?"
She was
Because this person likes to bother me 24/7,
Is it the
and it's one
person?
of the staff members, and basically, I'm not going out of my room anymore.
Is it someone in the place?
Yes. And I had a major anxiety attack where I threw up. I'm glad it was clear enough, which is really nothing. Because
I know exactly what you mean too, which is funny. It's okay.
no, but it's not okay
I
what she's doing. And she brought my family up saying, "Oh, you don't know how to communicate with them." I said, "Excuse you.
oh,
You
wait,
don't know nothing about me because you just started working here a few months ago."
wait, your parents were there?
No, she brought it up.
Oh,
Saying, "Oh, you don't know how to communicate with them." Excuse you, you don't know why. You don't know why I'm here.
yeah. You need to take time to like get to know someone before you judge them.
Exactly my point. So, I went on TikTok Live. I think your account is banned, so I was looking for you.
It's better.
Huh?
It's better not to go back because all I get is bullied.
No, I know. Don't go back. But I'm saying I was on TikTok Live. Oh my God! People were asking me, "Why are you crying? Why you should call the police?" I'm not calling the police. So Eve was in the box with me, and she made me feel better. And I need to get out of here because I'm not happy, and my mental health state is going down. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't feel comfortable.
Well, you're good
If
at.
she has an issue, too bad.
You are
Not talking.
really good at. You are really good at verbalizing and like explaining things. You really are.
Not really, because
Well,
she.
I know what you mean that sometimes you struggle, but I mean
Oh
when you do, you know what you're talking about.
no, but she doesn't. She thinks, "Oh, I'm mentally retarded."
Well, you're
Because since I'm here, because everybody's mentally retarded, but I'm not saying, you know, in front of everybody because she went off on someone else, and then she brought in her attitude because I can sense her body was going off on me
well
too.
sometimes people like they try too
No,
hard. They
look, this is what this particular person went like this because she doesn't like her, right? She tried to grab her, and basically she doesn't like her either. So why are you messing with someone if we don't like you? There's a reason why we don't like you.
and I mean if someone has like nasty energy, hopefully it'll change. Hopefully,
No, it's not.
I'm just being hopeful. I don't know.
No, I know. Yeah, but it's been a hot mess. I've been crying all day.
Yeah, I mean, well, I wasn't really crying until now because my meds are already late and they won't give me pain medicine for my lungs, and it hurts so
And then
bad.
people
And
are asking me why you have pimples. Again, leave my damn pimples alone.
why would they ask that?
Because look, I don't get pimples right here. Yes, you do.
Really clear.
When you stress. Leave me alone. Like, I don't feel comfortable in this house. So why are you inviting me?
Like adding extra things for you to worry about.
Yeah,
I think when
I am.
people are on the other side of a computer screen, they seem to say things that they would never say in real life.
Exactly. Exactly the point, because they like to see people cry. And that's how I've been.
These people are acting, well,
Mm-hmm.
they're acting like I'm bad when all I need is help.
For anyone, I don't know. Is anyone on?
There's people watching, but I don't know who they are. Oh, I do. There's Christy, Melly. I don't know. Hi, Larry,
I.
Brittany. Second.
But I'm saying, don't mess with me if you don't know me correctly, because it's on a piece of paper. That doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean nothing. You just work here. Like, you just literally started, so why are you starting with me for no reason? And I have no desire to talk to you.
Yeah, and I
So
think
I'm staying in my room,
especially
and I'm scared to leave my bedroom.
my ears are popping, so I don't mean to talk over you. Sorry. It's
I
really
don't like.
like when your ears are popping because
Mhm.
when I'm talking, it's like it like echo. It doesn't echo, but you know when your ears are popping, you can
Yeah.
hear yourself.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Annoying.
Exactly my point. I don't like that feeling. Mm.
I'm in a lot of.
I was born in Donetsk City.
For anyone who is asking for my story, here you
On
go.
a 2-hour drive.
I don't think nobody's watching, but
Towns are in the Donetsk region of the
Thousand people
eastern
like I
part of Ukraine and Russian-speaking region. Kiev is the capital.
I'm scared.
Y'all stay
of her.
paranoid apart.
I'm literally scared because I can sense that she is going to do something like call the police on me for no reason.
like you
They can't do that.
We just decided to save you even though it was a very risky adoption.
They can't do that though.
And you know they've been calling they called the cops on me 10 times in 1 year.
What? What?
And there was no reason. And I was trying to tell them because I was in the bathroom and someone was in the next room watching videos about me. I didn't
What?
tell them.
Who's that?
I never got to find out because they were like, it's just social media.
Oh.
I'm like,
Oh, please.
but they're supposed to be working too. And it's weird to hear my voice in the next room.
I know.
I'm like, wait,
Exactly.
but I'm in here.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm a dumb.
That's how I feel. But otherwise, I'm okay today than yesterday.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think you called yesterday or something. I had somebody over.
I did.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't call back. I'm not feeling it, and just the more that they're mean to me, like I like almost like fall apart like a little kid almost because it's like
Exactly, that's how I feel right now because they act like, because you in a group home, oh, they don't think you capable. Oh, yes, I'm capable.
there's
Leave me alone. I'm far away from a little kid.
I know, and I think sometimes people
No, I was on live and somebody said if they are portraying to be, no, because I'm here and I forgot how she worded though, which was interesting because I feel abandoned, betrayed, you know?
sorry,
I'm not listening to her. So, you know?
these people make me feel like my life doesn't matter.
Same with here. Same here. Sometimes when I'm out there, people do.
I'm sorry, my stomach. I feel sick. I always feel like I'm gonna throw up because
That's what I did yesterday. And I'm scared. I'm anxiety. Just, I'll be shaking.
Oh, I know that one.
It's not funny, but
No, I know exactly. I laugh at shit when it's not funny because I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna throw it up now because they're not giving it to me. Hold on, I'm sorry.
but
I don't want to make you sick. Sorry, honey. Here, I'm gonna go for a sec.